Welcome back students. This is the video 3 of classes and objects. It contains the topics of accessing class members, defining member functions outside the class, and important questions and answers. Now we will see how to access class members. We use the dot operator for accessing class members. As you all know that the members of a class can be defined in private, public and protected access specifiers. The private and protected members of a class can be accessed only through the public member functions. Therefore, the syntax of accessing private and protected members of a class is object name dot function name argument list. Example is student dot get data. Here student is the name of the object and get data is a member function. If your member of a class is defined in public access specifier, then the syntax of accessing those members are object name dot data member. For example, e1.basic which is equal to 5000. Here e1 is the name of the object and basic is the data member or variable. The next topic is defining member functions. This is another important topic of this chapter. We have already discussed that a class can have data members and member functions. There are two ways of defining member functions in a class. One is outside the class definition and the other one is inside the class definition. We'll discuss the defining of member functions outside the class in this video, and the defining of member functions inside the class will be discussed in the next video. We use the operator called scope resolution operator for defining member functions outside the class. The scope resolution operator is 2: without a space. The syntax of defining member functions outside the class is return type, class name, scope resolution operator, function name, argument list, then open flower bracket, statement 1, statement 2, etc., closing flower bracket. Let us see the characteristics of member functions when you define it outside the class. The first one is the type and number of arguments in member function must be the same as that of type and members defined in the class. Another one is use scope resolution operator for define the member functions outside the class. It identifies the function as a member of a particular class. Several classes can use same function name. And the last one is member function can access private data of a class, but non-member functions cannot access private data of a class. The example of defining member function outside the class is void sum scope resolution operator get data. Void is the return type, sum is the class name and get data is the name of the member function. Open flower bracket, statement 1, statement 2, then closing flower bracket. Here the statement 1 is cout statement and statement 2 is cin statement. Next is the example C++ program to find the symbol interest by defining member functions outside the class. you have to define the header file first, that is hash include iostream.h. Then define your class name. Here the name of the class is InRest. Then open flower bracket, define the data members and member functions. Here the data members are P, T, R and SI, that is defined in the private access specifier, and member functions are get data, compute and put data, that is defined in public access specifier. Here P, T, R are the input variables and SI is the output variable. Then close your class with the closing flower bracket and semicolon. We are going to define all the three member functions outside the class. So we have to define get data function first, that is void InRest scope resolution operator get data. Here void is the return type, InRest is the class name, scope resolution operator, then get data is the function name. And this get data function contains all the input statements of the program. So the input statements for finding the symbol InRest is the values of PTR. So you can write the statement cout, enter the principal amount, time and rate of InRest, that is C in PTR. Next, define the put data function. It is the output function. So the output is the symbol InRest. So you can write the statements are, one is principal, then time and then rate and then the symbol InRest. The next function is the compute function, that is the calculation function. Here we are going to calculate the symbol InRest. So the formula is SI is equal to P into T into R divided by 100. Then you have to define the main function. The first statement of the main function is InRest OBJ. Here InRest is the name of the class and OBJ is the object of it. Now we are going to call the functions one by one. So you have to call get data function first, then compute, then put data. So the statements are obj.getData, obj.compute, obj.put data, then return 0, then close your main function with closing flower bracket. Now let's see the important questions and answers from this topic. The first question is, what is the significance of scope resolution operator in C++? It was asked in March 2016 for 1 mark. The answer is, the scope resolution operator is used to define the member functions outside the class. Another question is, what is the use of scope resolution operator? Give the symbol. June 2016 for 1 mark. So here you have to write the use of it and write the symbol. So the answer is, the scope resolution operator is used to define the member function outside the class and the symbol is 2 colon. Another question is, explain member function outside the class definition. Give an example. It was asked in March 2019 for 5 marks. The answer is, when we define a member function outside the class, the member functions contains the name of the class it belongs to. And we use scope resolution operator for defining member functions outside the class. Write the syntax, that is return type, class name, scope resolution operator, function name, then statements inside the flower bracket, and write an example C++ program. Here I have considered the same program of finding the symbol InRest. The first statement is the header file, then class definition, that is defining of data members and member functions of a class. Then define the getData function outside the class. The next is put data function. Then compute function. The last one is the main function. The next question is, what are member functions in a class? Write any 4 characteristics of member functions. It was asked in June 2019 for 5 marks. You have to define the member functions first. Member functions are the set of operations that are performed on the objects of the class, and its characteristics are: the type and number of arguments in member functions must be the same as type and number of data declared in class definition. The usage of scope resolution along with class name is the header of function definition, and the scope resolution operator identifies the function as a member of particular class. Several classes can use same function name, and member functions can access private data of a class and non-member functions cannot. The topics for next video are defining member functions inside the class definition, nesting of member functions, and important questions and answers. Thank you.